Hey guys, welcome back to Belle's Hoyas. It's a cloudy morning here in Singapore. It's heading towards the end of the year and we are experiencing quite a fair bit of rain towards the end of the year, but it's still summer all year round here in Singapore. And today I would like to just share with everybody an update of my garden here, and that's requested by some of my lovely subscribers and viewers. I think it's been a while that I haven't sort of posted a video on my garden, so I would like to share that with everybody this morning. And here goes. And starting from this corner here, as you can see, I recently has been growing quite a lot of mint plants, the peppermints and my orange mint, as well as my strawberry mint. It's been doing well. And we have SP Borneo here that is happy and growing well with a lot of splashes. This is a new species from Indonesia, so I'm not quite sure of the ID yet. It's just SP Borneo. And over this corner I have my Hoya bipolar that is quite a slow grower, and the leaves are a bit yellow due to the excessive sunlight hitting this corner. And this one is my Hoya Sungei Buloh. Sungei Buloh is a place in Singapore. So this one is again another species that is new without a name yet. So it's just SP Sungei Buloh. And I really like the veiny leaves. As you can see, it's very veiny and quite attractive. And again, the leaves are a little bit yellow because of the excessive sun. And we have a small Caudata Sumatra here that I saved from a cutting. And we have a small Sunrise here that is budding up and doing well with nice sun-stressed leaves. And we have my tall Cranberry Hibiscus with its lovely red leaves. They are really gorgeous in deep burgundy pink that usually would be like this when it's kept in high direct light conditions. And over here, I'm happy to share with everyone, I've got some of my orchids hanging around this corner. I've decided to transfer them over to this side because they need more light, and I am very excited to share, even though this is not a Hoya, but this lovely new addition in my garden is so-called an exotic orchid that I really have to get it when I saw it because it just looks so stunning. Look at the colors as well as the shape. And over here is my Coleus plant. That's quite a common kind of species here in Singapore. I'm just growing this for its foliage. It's really beautiful. And we have my faithful UT247 here. It's worth to mention that it's got a new peduncle that's just pushed out. This one is a new one, and with buds forming. And of course we have my old peduncles here and there, and as well as here. These are also budding up, but I think because of the new one here, the old ones are not exactly budding, which is normal. And we have my beautiful Cingillatis here that I believe this time round, I think I found the secret to growing Cingillatis in Singapore, tropical Singapore condition, which is wet and humid. That is just really to underwater this plant. So it seems to be doing very well now. Touch wood. Let's look at the gorgeous splashes and the beautiful red leaves. And right next to it, we have my Hoya Kerrii variegated that is pushing out a new growth, and it's really cute. You see that? And at the back, we have my large Sunrise, which is happy, and you can see there's one nice bunch of flowers there. That's, I believe, has opened up. Yes, it has opened up, and it smells gorgeous, a jasmine lovely scent, and it's also pushed out a lot of new growth over there, right to here, coming over right here. Yeah, so Sunrise is quite an easy and active grower, and I have shared that in another video with everyone under the top 5 easy to grow Hoyas for beginners. So yeah, Sunrise is one of these Hoyas that you can consider if you are new in your Hoya journey. And next to Sunrise, we have my SP Philippines that is also doing well. It's a relatively slower grower, but it's also a fast-free Hoya, I feel, to grow, and it's got very nice veins, and it's very beautifully sun-stressed as well in this corner. And moving over here to this side, we will have a look at my Aerostemma plants, my Aerostemma Hoyas. This is the Lauterbauchii that is doing well. It has put up quite a long vine that's like going over here, and right next to it, that is really worth mentioning, and I think I have posted a few times in my short videos, is this wonderful, stunning Coronaria pink that has fully bloomed. You guys, look at this amazing bunch of flowers. I mean, I don't think this video actually does justice to the actual beauty, but I would definitely share that with everyone who has you know, all the our lovely Hoya lovers and growers. This beautiful Hoya Coronaria pink that has fully opened up, and the flowers are extremely long lasting. This one here is the first one that bloomed, and it's still looking very fresh. I think this is probably the 7th day already, and the ones over here are newly open. So since this is the first time my Coronaria has opened, honestly I'm not sure how long it will last, so I will update you guys. But yeah, it's just really beautiful. Look at that, it's amazing. And there's no scent, so there's no scent coming out from this Hoya, but it's a relatively large one. You can see, compare that with my hand, and it's just really beautiful. I really want to share that with everybody. And moving at the back, we have my Hoya Caudata that is doing well. And right at the back here, we have my Hoya Optimistic. That is another type of Aristema Hoya, and this one is with orange flowers. So, and it's doing very well as well. And right here below is a new addition to my collection. It's got really gorgeous splashes and sun-stressed leaf. And this one is a new Hoya Sangguensis. I believe it's quite a new variety of Hoya, and I saw it the other day at a pop-up store, and I really have to get it because it's just so amazing. I love the foliage, and I have seen the flowers on the internet, and I really love it. I believe it's similar to Caudata Sumatra type, but I would share that the leaves doesn't feel fuzzy, so it looks like Caudata, but it doesn't feel like one. This one is like smooth, and it's not very, yeah. And I forgot to update my Imperialis Palawan earlier. So this is my Hoya Imperialis Palawan with the last time I mentioned is with a new peduncle, and it's budding up. Sorry guys, it's a little bit crowded here. As you can see, it's budding up. This is a new peduncle, and it's got some buds over there. Actually, there was 7 buds, but 3 has already blasted, so there's 4 left. Fingers crossed it will make it. I'm not very sure, but I will update everybody. Yeah, so this one is my lovely Imperialis Palawan buds to share with everybody. And back to this corner here, all my Hoyas are looking quite happy in this rainy season. Luckily, just got to be very careful about root rot due to excessive rain, but so far, touch wood, everything looks fine. So yeah, I mean, just a very quick view of the garden. And if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a message in the comment section. And if you like my videos and my Hoyas, do like my videos so that you know, it can be shared with more Hoya lovers and fellow growers around the world. So please do like the button and subscribe if you like to be, you know, stay tuned of my updates of my videos. So this one is Untitled that's budding up again. It's a very regular bloomer, and I really love the flowers. And it's worth to mention, Wundulata here is very nicely sun-stressed with splashes, and it has finally put up a small new growth over here. So yeah, I think it's taking off slowly but surely. And worth to mention, this very cute flowers here from my Hoya Kerrii Porcelana that wasn't doing very well earlier, with a little bit of some sort of I'm not sure, virus or what. You can see the leaves are a little bit blotchy with like yellow spots. So honestly, I didn't know whether it was fungus or viral, but I have sprayed antifungal as well as neem oil, and I think it's and I have also cut away all the really badly infected leaves. So I think it's doing slightly better now. So in fact, that's why it has put up a new peduncle with flowers, and the flowers are just so cute. Look at them. I mean, yeah, It's orangey and it's very cute and tiny. It's quite a small plant, as you can see from here. And up here we have my Hoya Sulawesiana that is doing well with a new growth. See from that, it's a really nice, long, glossy green leaf variety, and when it's new, it's deep maroon. And it's a fairly easy grower here in Singapore. And we have my Imperialis Red at the back. Not quite sure if you can see because it's quite crowded. Yes, the one with the green leaves. It's my Imperialis that is twining upwards here, over here. And I just want to mention that it's got a piranka. It's got a piranka here, guys. That is budding up, I believe. Sorry, the angle is a bit difficult to capture. Yeah, I hope you can see. There's a piranka there. That's slowly budding up, and right next to it we have our friend here that is Hoya Paziae, that's also putting up a few buds, and I'm really excited about this one because this one is a new piranka, and this is the first time this plant will flower for me. So I'll keep you guys updated. So do subscribe if you haven't done so you can be stay tuned in the updates when it flowers, and don't miss that. And moving on, I will show you guys, that's the mother plant here that is actually quite big. You can see from there, it's a relatively big one. But this one actually doesn't flower readily, so I am actually really lucky to see it flowering soon. We have my other Hoyas, Aerostema, and this lovely Sp Kalimantan with very nice veiny leaves. It looks sort of like a Calastophylia, but I believe, they all look quite similar if you ask me. So this one is just Sp Kalimantan. It could be a Calastophylia or a Finlaysoni series. And over here we have some of my other Hoyas to show everybody. And Angelina is doing well. It's a small leaf Hoya that I really like as well because it's quite different and the flowers are white and lovely. I've not bloomed it before yet, but if it does, I'll definitely show everybody. And we have my this Hoya is SP unknown species at the moment. Oh, I just noted something. This one is not looking good, guys. I don't know if this is a sunburn or is this some sort of infection. You can see there's a patch here. I suspect it could be a sunburn, but it looks a bit suspicious. So maybe I should just cut it away later. And over here we have my Walliana Splash that's budding up. It's a really cute one here. Look at that, so cute. I would update everybody when that bloom opens. And this one is a small plant as well, but doing pretty well. And over this corner here, as you can see, this is a full rack of my Hoya plants. Nothing much is going on. Everyone is doing well. And maybe just to show my Vigilata Gold, which is a small leaf Hoya, is doing pretty well, but it's a very slow grower and the leaves looks a bit, I don't know, dirty, kind of splashes, but just want to share that's how it looks normally. The plant is healthy and nothing's wrong. So yeah, just want to show everyone here. And over this busy corner that I think everyone that's seen my videos would be familiar. It's a bit quiet recently. Most of the blooms have dropped off, so I'm just waiting for the new sets of blooms to come in. Of course, we have my orchids that's faithfully blooming, and they are very long lasting. This has been going on for like months, and the orchids below there as well. So maybe I just want to share a little bit on my air plant. It's been putting up this really nice red color leaves because I believe it was under a lot of sun, and we just want to share some of my buds, many buds going on, new leaves, more buds, and from my Urida that's dropped all the flowers as well. And these are all the buds. Oh, there's one flower there. And my Sariae Red at the back is budding up. It has flowered several times, so but it's not very long lasting, so hopefully I can catch it again as well. And of course my lovely Sunrise here, that's really gorgeous and with many flowers. I've shared with everybody that Sunrise is an easy grower, so this is my second plant here, and as you can see, it's doing well with 2 flowers, and it's always flowering. And worth mentioning here is my Hoya Kerrii, which is a small plant with very crinkly small cute leaves, and it's actively flowering as well. You can see there's one peduncle with buds here, and another set of flowers that has bloomed and is dropping off, and another set of flowers here that is going to open soon. And these flowers smell extremely good with very strong long-lasting flower scent, which is a bit different from jasmine. It's just a special floral scent. And the next Hoya that I want to share with everyone is a new addition to my collection, this Hoya Megablaster over here. Just look at how big are the leaves. They're really huge. And I have a surprise for everyone. Just look at that. We've got 2 flowers here that has just opened up. They are really big, and they have a very faint scent at night, very likely a floral scent, and they are just really huge. I'm just going to be careful and show everyone this lovely flower. This bright red, deep red, and they are really big. Just look at how huge they are. They remind me a little bit of the Imperialis flower in the sense of the color and the size, but the leaves are very different. And so this is the Hoya Megablaster here. Just share with everybody. And over here in this corner, again, I think my Lisa is no stranger. The pink color has gradually gone back to yellow because the leaves are maturing, and it's just growing happily here. And we have my Cystiantha Splash. It's worth to mention that it's budding up with a lot of the blooms coming up soon, and these are very lovely white bell-shaped flowers. So again, do subscribe if you have not done so, and stay tuned for the flowers. And I just like to mention, there's another Pidangka at the bottom there as well. That's also budding up. So that's 2 Pidangkas on a very relatively small plant like this. And back there, I've got some Hoyas that I'm growing from cuttings. And of course, I have my orchids in this area here. That's again very long lasting and happily blooming. And my lovely sunstress Sulawesiana that's like gone completely red. Look at that. And we have this Memoria that's really nice as well. And my Hoya Benchaii that's also sunstressed. And my beautiful Oncidium orchids. And over here, this small corner, we have quite a few of my small cuttings that are growing and sheltered away from the direct sun. We have my Lei here. That is a very slow grower, but it's doing well. My Hoya variegated, that is also doing well, growing slowly but surely. And over here we have this one is a rare Hoya from Indonesia, Leucantha, that is doing well and it's putting out a really long vine over there that's like really twining upwards to the jungle, I guess, with everybody all entwined together, that they are really lost. And over this corner here, some of my cuttings. And this corner here as well, with a lot of my small Hoya plants that I've grown from cutting and a lot more established, so they can be closer to the sun. And it's worth mentioning that my Hoya AH074, this is the new leaves, is doing well. It is really a lovely specimen. You can see the very nice silver splash, and on every leaf it's different, especially the new one. You can see more silver over here. Yep. And some of the other Hoyas here, another SP Philippines, my overwater variegated, that's put up a long vine, and you can see the new leaves here. And some more of my other Hoyas over this corner, Tomatensis, Caudata, my Canosa dark pink, my Cutis, and also like to share my lovely Elmery here that is in full bloom. Look at the lovely very red flowers here. They're just so cute and gorgeous. And it's a very small plant here as well, but it's doing well under partial sun and in a small 2-inch pot, and it's actively flowering with beautiful sun-stressed leaves over here that hits the sun coming from this direction. And some other small Hoyas at the bottom. And it's worth to mention my lovely Lauterbauchii over there, that's been blooming for more than a week and still looking very fresh. So this one is one Pidangka, and got another one at the back as well. So a really lovely Hoya that I want to share with everybody. Let's look at how gorgeous they are. It's been more than a week or sold already, and it's still very fresh. So Lauterbauchii is a very long-lasting Hoya. I mean, the flowers last for easily more than 2 weeks. And yeah, just some of my other Hoyas here. So I would like to take the chance to thank all my lovely supporters and subscribers that has joined me in my Hoya growing journey with, so far, and definitely do continue to stay tuned. I will be posting regular videos, and feel free to drop me, you know, any suggestions or comments in the comment sections, and do like and subscribe the video if you like my content, so that I can share that with more Hoya lovers and growers across the world, with everybody. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.